screen. Oh wow, it's recording. Hello guys, hello YouTubers, and welcome to my review to the M46 Patton KR. I have started this review a couple of times and there was some technical difficulties, so I could not finish it. So, the Patton KR is sold on the EU server for a limited period of time, and it's a novelty and it has a unique look. As you can see, this has the tiger camo applied on it, and this means you cannot apply any other command, any inscription on it. However, this comes with the camo rating of additional camo paint. The two selling points of this tank is the gun depression. We will check it later, and the mobility. Okay, gun depression. Where is the gun depression? Gun depression minus 10 degrees, not all around, but to the front and to the sides. To the back, it's less. Mobility is specific power. I have a different figure in mind, but 18.5. I remember the value of 18.5. It comes with an 800 horsepower engine. Yeah, the specific power is less because I have put here the recommended equipment, which is vertical stabilizer Mark 1, a gun rammer and optics, and using these equipment the view range is exceptionally good with my crew, of course. It is like, let me see the screenshot, 462. Get back to the, yeah. There are two drawbacks, however, and a little bit these are balancing factors for this tank, and how to, yeah, two drawbacks. So you have amazing gun depression, but you have a weak gun mantlet, especially when we compare it to the M46 Pershing. It's really model, yeah. The Pershing has a very strong mantlet. The KR Patton has like 116, 118. There are areas on the turret which is going to bounce shots, but I had two recent games when I have been penetrating shots from an AMX-12T and an E25. I believe they have 144 and 150 effective penetration, respectively. So this is one thing, and you may expect very good mobility when you check these numbers, and more or less it's true. They have it. However, the gun depression, terrain resistance is not the best, to say at least. So okay, it's comparable with the Pershing, but let's see how it compares to the Panther, for example. More than double, or approximately double. On soft surfaces it's gets a little bit better compared to the Panther 88, but it's still not that good. So STA 0.8, 0.9, 1.8, 59 Patton. Compared to the 59 Patton, it's not that bad, but it's still lags behind. So, does it worth the money spent on it? Yes, definitely worth it, because despite these facts, yeah, it has 196 millimeters of penetration with the alpha damage of 240. The EPM is a little bit on the low side. Let's get back to the base values. 17, almost 1800, but it's comparable to the Pershing. So somebody who got used to the Pershing, this is more or less works the same way. Despite these values, the tank is kind of works. So if you want some tank that is new to the game, and it is going to be a rare tank that it is going to be sold for a limited period of time and has good gun depression and has relatively good mobility, go for it and buy it. And I'm pretty sure there was enough checking of the stats, so I'm going to show you the replays now. I have not yet managed to get an ace on this, however I had more very good games, so I'm going to pick two of them and going to show you those. So let's get to the replays. So, we are playing the KR Patton. Oh, I forgot to mention history play. So, KR Patton, two things before I forget. One thing, this tank makes pretty good credits. So
Time to roll out.
approximately, I would say 10 to 30 percent higher. It has a 10 to percent higher income when compared to the M4 Rebel or Rizé or whatever. Second, what was the second? I have the pimped out crew here. Yeah, and yes, it is has normal matchmaking, so it can see tier 10s. Now we are lucky there are only 2 tier 9s on each side, and 10 degrees of wind depression means we are going to take the hill because we are ridgeline warriors, and as you have seen before in the first part of this video, the armor is far from excellent because this is a medium tank. So we are trying to use our view range. As you can see in the screen, on the view range maximum is the blue circle on the minimap, and I'm trying to have some spots here. Okay, there are 2 good players in the enemy team, the CDC and the E75, and we have another KR Patton here on the right,
Enemy armor is hit.
and we have the first 3 damage on the Tiger P, and we are pulling back to reload. Reload time is approximately, with my crew, with my brothers in arms crew, optics and rammer and vertical stabilizer, whatever I can speak, approximately 6.8 seconds, and this 192 penetration, I have said 196 in the first part of the video,
We didn't even scratch them.
is not enough to pen. Yeah, it is enough to pen the front plate of the T-34, and this T-34
Critical hit.
has no chance to spot us because he's blind. It is, if I remember properly, 360 view range. So we are making fun of him,
Penetration.
and we are farming the most damage out of this situation we can. And as you can see, the accuracy at long range shots has some issues. So let's see if we can have shots in the Tiger too. Let's fire a blind shot there,
Critical hit.
and of course it's a critical because
Ready to
problem of
fire.
tanks,
I don't
but
see the target.
is that. As you can see, the turret reverse is fairly good, and the speed is also really nice despite the high terrain resistance. And unfortunately we cannot have shots on the T-34, but here is the Super Pershing showing his side to us.
Enemy armor is
And
hit.
despite the fact I have rushed the shot, we have managed to connect it. Yeah. That was a low roll. The other flank is losing hardcore on the 2-3 lines. Try to snipe the cupola here, but the accuracy is not good enough to do that at this distance. T29 died. Let's have a look at the Super Pershing again. But the Super Pershing is hiding behind the buildings, and we are losing the base soon, so I have to go back and of course, as we have no armor, we need to plan our route accordingly, so this completely makes no sense to pass the field in front of the Super Pershing. Not to mention this guy has to die before we get to the base. We don't want to be on crossfire. And 704, because 704 is balanced. Wow, 3 damage. Nice. We are spotted, but the Yak Tiger is far away enough, but as you can see I play the safe game, so I get behind the buildings. And we are now unspotted, and I'm trying to sneak a shot to the F-Tiger, but this is not going to happen.
Target
And
acquired.
we are getting back to base.
Target released.
Create a crossfire on the
Ready to
enemies
fire.
and to confuse them. 75. No shots on him yet. Okay.
Enemy is hit.
One shot connected to the VKA. CDC comes down in the river.
Ready to fire.
And despite the fact
Optics destroyed.
I am quite lucky here, because the IS-3 only shot me a critical and the rangefinder, and the crew is going to repair it soon.
Viewfinder back up. Visibility increased.
Surprisingly, I still have my... yeah, here is my epic driving. Surprisingly, I still have all my hit points, so it's time to push and secure some kills. E75 is in cover. VK. E75
Ready to
dead.
fire.
CDC sneak a shot here. Dead.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
VK. VKA.
Target acquired.
Yeah. You have to be careful here.
Enemy armor is
VK
destroyed.
dead.
Target
Yak Tiger.
acquired.
3 shots on the S of the Yak Tiger. Juicy target.
Let's find another target.
One.
Enemy armor
As you can
is
see,
hit.
we have a couple of florals, so that's unfortunate.
Penetration.
2k damage so far. And we managed to free up the base. As you can see, despite the effect of the high terrain resistance, the tank goes fairly nicely on soft and the extra soft terrain.
Our gas tank
Bomb.
ruptured. We're low on
One
fuel.
camping guy
Ready to
there.
fire. That one didn't go through. One of our
Hit the
trucks
gun
is
with that,
damaged.
of course.
Target unlocked. Enemy armor is hit.
265, that's good. And of course they steal the kill. And if I remember properly, I'm not going to have any more shots in this game. No, I'm going to have 1 or 2 more. Yeah, IS-3,
Penetration.
like nose problems. If he angles his spike nose, we can penetrate it. And we have been spotted. No problem, we have the happy HP. Have no idea where the shotgun. Long. So the method sometimes works, sometimes not. But when you need it, of course not going to work. Okay, let's see if we have some more shots on him. I'm going to upload the replay to whatreplays.com and put the link in the video description. And hopefully it is going to answer your questions. If you have any questions, by the way, please ask them in the comment section below, and liking the video helps the channel a lot. So IS-3 is getting away. Maybe I have one more shot. Maybe not. No, he's getting away. Try to fire on the move. In some cases this tank is good at some shooting and firing on the move, so...
Let's find another target. They're knocked out.
yeah. Okay, this was the first replay. Now we are going to see the second.